So College Football 25 has been out for a few days now, and if you've realized anything about this game, defense is hard, like especially if you're not using the feature that I'm going to talk about in this video. So the feature that I'm talking about is going to be the switch stick. Like, look at this clip here. I'm all the way on the left side corner, and boom, I come all the way across, and I pick off that crosser, and then I end up taking it to the crib to go up 7 before half, and then I end up getting the ball back at half 2. So it's really a game-changing feature, and if you don't know what the feature is, basically all you have to do is have your user in a pass coverage assignment, and then you flick the right stick to the direction of the player you want to user, and then you're going to be able to take control of that player and then user him. So this creates a lot of confusion for your opponent if you do it correctly, because previously, if you were stuck on a D lineman or you were kind of stuck on one side of the field, they only had to worry about your user. If your user went to the left, they didn't have to worry about your user back on that right side of the field. But what the switch stick allows you to do is to move around and user a bunch of different defenders. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you probably my favorite defense that I've come up with so far to get the full capabilities of the switch stick. So this one here, I click onto the deep third corner, and then I end up getting a pick on the corner route. So that's something that pretty much wouldn't have been possible in any of the older games. And this one isn't going to end in an interception, but you can see me click onto the flats and then boom, try to pick that off. Unfortunately, we drop it, but you get the idea here. So since I've been using this, I've been getting a lot more stops, and I've actually been able to kind of blow out a couple of my opponents. Whereas the first couple of the games that I played, it was basically a touchdown every single drive. So we're talking 3-minute quarters, and each of us are putting up 35, 42. Even I've had a couple games end up 49, 56 points, which is crazy considering it's only 3-minute quarters. So this next clip here, this is going to be the last one before I actually hop into what the actual defense is. So I come down, I click on, and then I take away that first read, and then I had him in the deep third, which you're going to see once we cut over to this next clip, and we actually talk about the defense and kind of how I like to break it down. Oops, I lied. It wasn't the last clip. Now we're throwing to the flats, and I picked this one off, and that one was big. This is already a blowout, but you get the idea. And then when it comes to the actual setup for the defense here, I recommend doing something out of nickel, and then using a 3 safety package. So a 3 safety package is anything that puts a safety in this nickel position. What I would recommend doing is subbing these guys in and then subbing them back out. Or subbing these guys out and then subbing them back in so that they can stay when you change the package. It doesn't mess with your depth chart. But anything that basically says safety nickel in the packages allows you to get kind of a different set of adjustments for all of your DBs. So either do SS nickel or free safety nickel if you're in 3-3 over. I think 3-3 stack, as you can see here, has safety nickel back as well. So play around with your different nickel formations. Sometimes you can do these in dime too. I don't see any in this formation, but yeah, I recommend nickel 3-3 over or 3-3 stack. And then when it comes to our play, we're gonna do cover 2. And then the setup, so what you'll notice actually first with the 3 safety package is you have like outside third left, deep half left, middle read, and middle third as your adjustments. So this is gonna be the same on all of your safeties. So this guy is a safety, this guy is a safety, and then the game recognizes this guy is a safety as well. So when it comes to our defense here, what we're gonna do is outside third left, so do that. Outside third right and deep middle. And then our adjustments are, or our play art is messed up, so I'm gonna show you guys here. Hopefully it fixes it. Okay, it doesn't wanna fix it, so give me 1 second. But yeah, for whatever reason, they wanna mess up our play art. But this is the setup. So this is that FS nickel package, 3 safeties on the field, and then this is our setup, and then we want to go ahead and shade down. And then what the shading down does is it takes away all of those quick reads, so they can't throw instantly to the flat and kind of get it out to a playmaker in space to try to make you miss, because these guys will come down and make those picks. And then when it comes to common route combos, it's going to be hard for me to do this with 2 hands, or with only 1 hand, because I have to snap the ball. But let's say they want to do a simple like flood concept to the left here. So you're going to be usering this guy, snap the ball, and then you could like play around and do stuff like that. And then you can also turn into that deep third safety here, or excuse me, that deep third safety here, and come down and make a play on that corner route. But overall, that's going to be the gist of the defense. The thing is with college football 25, to get stops, it's going to be user skill because they can run the ball. Receivers don't really drop the ball. If they get their hands on it, most of the times they're coming out or coming down with it, so we don't really see knockouts. So you're just going to have to focus on using the switch stick. The switch stick is going to be the biggest skill gap in this game defensively. It's pretty much going to be the only way we're able to get stops. But that's going to be it for me in this video. If you watched this far in the video, big thank you to you. Make sure you go out there, get some interceptions, get some reps in, actually using the switch stick as well as setting up this defense, because it is kind of weird when it comes to the 3 safety packages. But overall, once again, thank you for watching this far in the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.